I saw it before you did. The betrayal. The whispers. The subtle looks exchanged in rooms you weren't allowed to enter. I saw the hands that touched the belongings of your father, not with reverence, but with greed. They didn't shed tears when he left, but now they are hungry to hold what he left behind. Don't ignore this. I am the Lord your God, and I bring you truth that others want buried under silence. The memory of your father is not a currency. It was never meant to be turned into gold by those who knew his name but never carried his honor. And yet, someone close, someone with smiling eyes and carefully measured words, is preparing to trade that memory for their gain. You must listen. You must stay alert. This message is not for everyone. It is sealed in the Spirit and carried by my voice to you. Do not dismiss the heaviness you feel in your chest as mere emotion. That stirring in your soul? It is my confirmation. I am uncovering something that was meant to stay hidden. They wanted to sell what was sacred. They wanted to profit from pain. But I am stepping in. Type Amen to receive blessing 333. This is your moment to break the trap forming behind your back. You felt something wasn't right. Even if you couldn't explain it, there was a discomfort that kept pressing at you. Late at night, when you tried to convince yourself everything was fine, my spirit still whispered warnings. You kept brushing it off. You called it paranoia. But I called it protection. I was trying to reach you. They've spoken to someone. A deal has been offered in secret. Pictures, possessions, stories, things your father trusted would remain within family, now being paraded like merchandise. It's not just about what they're taking. It's about why. They see your father's memory not as legacy, but as leverage. To them, he is a tool for attention, validation, and yes, money. Don't try to skip this. It's just for you. You must be the guardian now. He loved you. You know that. He trusted you. Even if he didn't say it often. He saw your eyes and knew you would carry the light of truth. The others, some of them even blood, walk in shadows of pretense. They smiled at his funeral. But they were already thinking of what could be taken. They spoke softly while their thoughts screamed about inheritance, interviews, photographs, even false stories made to fit a narrative they could sell. I, the Lord, say this, no more. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Say yes to the truth I am revealing right now. There's a conversation happening behind your back as you read this. Names are being dropped. A sum of money has been discussed. Someone has already offered to honor your father in public, but it's a lie. It's a scam of sentiment. It's exploitation wrapped in the disguise of remembrance. And one person involved is someone you would never suspect. Look carefully. Think back to who asked you odd questions recently. Who suddenly became interested in family history when they never cared before? Who started showing up when your heart was still grieving, pretending to offer support, but watching what was in your hands? This is not a coincidence. This is a setup. And I am breaking it right now. The name that will shock you is already circling the transaction. But I will reveal it. I will expose it. I will block every evil that is trying to turn love into merchandise. Type Amen to receive blessing 222. Let this message travel deeper into your heart. This is not just about legacy. This is about identity. Your father's memory is tied to your spiritual name. That memory is a gate to generational power, and that is why the enemy wants to desecrate it. If they can distort it, they can delay your rise. If they can sell it, they can silence the blessing that was passed to you. But I am standing in the gap. I am preserving what is holy. You have been chosen to be the restorer. You have been chosen to defend not just what your father left behind, but what heaven wrote through him for your future. The enemy thought this would slip by you. That you'd be too distracted, too tired, too overwhelmed. But here I am, interrupting your day with my message. Because I do not allow my chosen ones to walk blind into betrayal. Someone is trying to rewrite your father's name for profit. But I am rewriting the script now. You will see a document soon. You will hear a name. You will feel it in your spirit. Do not doubt what I show you. The pain you feel is not just grief, it's righteous anger. But I will use it as fuel. You will be the one to stop this transaction. You will be the one to reclaim the honor of your family. Type Amen to activate Protection 555. Don't let this go unread. Every time they smile, it's a mask. Every time they say, I just want to honor his life, I want you to remember this message. They are actors on a stage of manipulation. They want applause while they loot the soul of your bloodline. But no more. I'm raising your voice. I'm preparing your discernment. I'm opening your eyes. You are about to say no with power. You are about to say, not under my watch, with authority. You will not be afraid to confront the lies. Because I will stand beside you. You will speak, and their schemes will collapse like sandcastles in a storm. Your father will be honored in truth. And those who tried to profit from him will face my hand. Type Amen to receive Divine Justice 777. Keep reading, for the next part is already moving through your house. I will not allow what was sacred to be sold like cheap gold in a market of lies. Your father walked with honor. His life was not perfect, but it was planted in love. His story was not a product. His soul is not a souvenir. And yet they speak of his name like it's a token for fame, something they can trade for applause or pity. My child, I saw the moment they took the box. You know the one. His photographs. His writings. The letters. The voice notes. A hidden piece of his soul. I saw hands open it with no reverence, only strategy. They thought no one would know. But I, the Lord, saw it. And I whispered to the wind to send this warning before they finish what they started. Type Amen to break every evil eye watching your inheritance. 333. That memory was not meant for exploitation. It was your Father's prayer that it would empower you. He stored more in those items than you knew. There were instructions in His words, blessings buried between the pages, spiritual promises coded into the way He spoke your name. But the one trying to sell his memory has no idea they are tampering with heaven's property. They are dealing with fire and calling it favor. They're about to learn what happens when man tries to steal what God has consecrated. Do you feel that burning inside you? That ache in your heart? That's me. I'm igniting the warrior within you. You've stayed quiet for too long. You've given people the benefit of the doubt. You've said, maybe they're just trying to help. But now is not the time for silence. Now is the time to rise. Someone who shared meals with you is sharing your Father's story with strangers for profit. And they're twisting it. Adding lies. Removing truth. They want to become the center of His legacy, while you're left with shadows. But I am restoring the balance. Type Amen to receive justice over this plan. 555. They said, let's do it in His honor. But what they mean is, let's do it for our gain. Their words are sweet, but their intentions are sour. And my child, I will not let you be used. I am showing you this now because in the next 7 days, they will make a move. Someone will post, publish, or announce something. Don't act surprised. Act empowered. You were told. You were warned. And now, you are ready. Your Father trusted me with His soul. Now I trust you with His truth. He always saw you as the one who carried more than the rest. He didn't always say it. But He knew you were built to lead. While others tried to look important, you became valuable. And now, His essence flows through your voice, through your steps. That's why they target you. That's why they didn't want you to see the papers, or hear the calls, or check the emails. But I will open it all. Type Amen to receive blessing 111 and divine clarity to see what's hidden. You are going to find something soon. An item. A note. A file. Something that will confirm what I've said here. You're going to recognize a lie dressed in honor. You'll see a post or a proposal with His name on it, but not His spirit. You'll feel the unease again. Trust it. I gave it to you. You are not overreacting. You are awakening. The one behind this is clever. They think they've covered their tracks. But they forgot one thing: your father belonged to me. And everything he left behind is watched by angels. That conversation they had on the phone about monetizing the story? Recorded in heaven. That time they copied the photos? Noted in my book. I am a witness. I am also the judge. Type Amen to unlock protection around your father's memory. 444. You may feel pain. You may feel angry. That is allowed. You may cry. I will catch those tears. They are holy. But I want you to rise after the tears. Rise with knowledge. Rise with fire. Rise knowing you were not chosen to stay silent. You were chosen to stand guard. Let no one sell what was born of sacrifice. Let no one profit off your pain. This is not just about your father's legacy, it's about the spiritual seed he planted in you, and they are trying to rob it before it blooms. They are not just selling stories. They are selling stories wrapped in manipulation. But now I am standing between you and them. The moment you finish reading this, I am already shifting the winds. You'll begin to notice people revealing their motives. Watch how they behave when you say no. Watch who changes when you start protecting what matters. Their masks will slip. Their plans will fall. And you, my child, will stand protected. Type Amen to confirm that this message is yours. 777. This is the season where I, the Lord, reveal the truth behind every smile. I will show you who grieved honestly and who grieved with schemes. I will separate memory from manipulation. I will draw a line between honor and hunger. The person who tried to turn your father into a business will be exposed. And I will make them answer. But I will also raise you. I will give you the platform they tried to steal. Not for applause, but for purpose. You will be the one to speak his truth. You will be the one to carry his name with integrity. I will open doors for you, not because of what was lost, but because of what you were chosen to carry. Your father's story doesn't belong in someone else's pocket. It belongs in your mouth. In your walk. In your victory. Type Amen to protect the future your father prayed for. 333. And when you do, I will release peace. I will remove the weight from your chest. You won't walk around confused anymore. You won't feel powerless anymore. You will rise knowing that I have seen it all, and I have already started clearing the path for you to reclaim everything. Stay close to me now. Keep your spirit open. When the message comes, when the post appears, When the topic arises in a family conversation, don't freeze. Don't question yourself. Just remember this word. And speak with the voice I gave you. You are not here to be used. You are here to be trusted. They underestimated your silence. They thought quiet meant weak. They mistook grace for blindness. But your stillness wasn't surrender, it was spiritual alertness. You waited. You listened. You felt. You prayed. And now I am responding. The tables are turning. I am not just revealing the enemy, I am rearranging the scene. The voice of your Father, though silent in this world, is still speaking through your journey. He did not die. He transformed. He handed his torch to you, not because you were loud, but because you were loyal. And now someone wants to take the light of that torch and sell it to those who never earned it. Type Amen to stop every hand trying to rewrite your family's truth. 222. They had meetings without you. Don't be surprised. They used his name to gain sympathy. Don't be alarmed. They printed words with his image, words that were never his. Don't break down. Instead, rise. There is a fire about to consume every plan built on false memory. You are going to see it. You are going to hear people beg for understanding, but I want you to stay firm. Mercy doesn't mean compromise. Remember the promise your father whispered that day in his final moments? Even if you never told anyone, I saw it. I was there. He said, don't let them twist me. And now here you are, standing exactly where he hoped you'd be, in truth, in clarity, in courage. Type Amen to restore your Father's voice through your actions. 999. There is someone in your family who pretended to be the grieving one. They put on the act. They said, I miss him so much, but inside, they saw opportunity. I am exposing that person. You may feel broken when I reveal the full extent of what they've done. But don't let it shake your worth. You were not the one lying. You were the one loving. I will heal you. I will cleanse the bloodline of corruption. I will remove the rats from the archives of your father's story. I will take back what was stolen. There is something valuable that belonged to your father, something you were supposed to receive. And I tell you now, they hid it. They buried it in documents. But heaven's eyes are never blind. Type Amen to uncover what was stolen from you. 666. There is a location that will be shown to you in a dream. A house, a drawer, or a locked cabinet. Inside is something they never wanted you to see. Something they said didn't exist. But you will find it. And when you do, it will change everything. You will see proof. You will hear his voice again. You will feel my hand guiding you, reminding you that you were never abandoned, never forgotten. And I, the Lord your God, declare this to you: I will reverse the curse that came through greed. The one who tried to sell what was never theirs will lose what they built. I gave them chances. I whispered warnings. But they ignored me. They tried to make your pain their platform. They turned mourning into marketing. Not anymore. Type Amen to shut every door open through manipulation. 888. Watch the faces. Watch their eyes. When you confront them, they will flinch, not because you yell, but because the truth within you will feel like fire to their lies. I have clothed you in discernment. You will speak once, and their entire act will crumble. You will ask one question, and the silence that follows will tell you everything. Don't be afraid to walk away. Don't feel guilty for defending what's sacred. Even if it costs you connections, I will surround you with divine replacements. I will send people who honor your Father's name, not because they want to gain from it, but because they understand the beauty of truth. Type Amen to break soul ties with those who tried to use your grief. 555. You are being promoted in the Spirit. The enemy tried to use loss as a weapon, but I am using it as a ladder. You are rising. You are becoming. The voice that once trembled is now thundering. And your Father is proud. Even now, in the place of peace where He rests, He sees the light within you grow stronger. He sees you not as the child who was left behind, but as the warrior who now protects the name. His story is not for sale. His truth is not a trade. It is a legacy, and it belongs in the hands of someone who won't dilute it. That person is you. Type Amen to walk boldly into your calling as a guardian of truth. For 44, you may feel the weight of this responsibility. But I, your God, carry you. You will not burn out. You will not break under pressure. You were made for this. The lies they told will only last for a moment, but the justice I bring will echo for generations. Soon, they will try to apologize. But it will not come from love, it will come from fear. They will say, I didn't mean it like that, or it was all for good. Do not be deceived. The enemy always dresses his plans in soft words. But your spirit will know. I have trained your heart to detect deception, and I have filled your mouth with holy truth. Type Amen to seal this discernment in your life forever. 777. You are not crazy. You are not paranoid. You are awake. You are not overreacting. You are responding to my voice. You are not alone. I am walking beside you. And in the days ahead, when you are tempted to give in, when the pressure to let it go grows stronger, I will remind you of this message. I will visit you again in dreams. I will send confirmations. I will show you signs, license plates, names, songs, timestamps that point back to this moment of awakening. You'll know it's me. I love you too much to let you be deceived. I love your father too much to let his name be destroyed. You were chosen for this assignment not because of popularity, but because of purity. You're not the loudest, but you are the truest.